On March 6, 2025, the Social Security Administration implemented a sweeping policy change. The agency blocked employee access to a wide range of websites on government-furnished equipment. Employees were shocked to find they could no longer access news sites. Shopping and sports websites were also blocked. An email sent to employees the same day cited risk reduction as the reason for the lockdown. The agency aims to better protect sensitive information. However, the suddenness of the change and the broad categories of blocked websites have left many employees feeling uneasy. The lack of prior warning or consultation has further fueled anxieties among the workforce. Employees have expressed frustration and confusion over the new restrictions. Many rely on quick access to news and information for their daily tasks. The inability to even briefly check reputable news websites during breaks is seen by some as a breach of trust. The SSA has stated that exceptions to the restrictions can be requested. However, these exceptions must be for legitimate business purposes, leaving employees uncertain about what qualifies. The new policy has been met with a mixed response. Some employees understand the need for heightened security measures, particularly given the sensitive nature of the SSA's work. Others, however, view the move as heavy-handed and unnecessary. They argue that it creates an atmosphere of distrust and hinders their ability to perform their duties effectively. The SSA's stated rationale for the website restrictions centers on data protection. The agency handles vast amounts of personal information. This includes social security numbers, financial records, and medical data. Protecting this data from unauthorized access and cyber threats is undoubtedly a crucial responsibility. The SSA argues that limiting access to websites deemed non-essential reduces the risk of security breaches. Employees might inadvertently visit malicious websites or fall victim to phishing scams. This could expose sensitive data to cybercriminals. By restricting access, the agency aims to minimize these risks. Critics of the policy argue that it is a misguided attempt at security. They contend that blocking access to legitimate and reputable websites does little to address the real vulnerabilities. Sophisticated cyber attacks often exploit system flaws or human error, not employee browsing habits. Instead of a blanket ban, these critics advocate for more targeted security measures. Robust cybersecurity training for employees, regular software updates, and multi-factor authentication are just a few examples. These measures, they argue, would be more effective in safeguarding sensitive data without unduly restricting employee access to information. One of the most significant concerns raised by SSA employees is the impact on their ability to verify beneficiary information. Employees often need to confirm the deaths of beneficiaries to process benefits correctly. One common method involves searching for online obituaries. The new website restrictions have made this task significantly more difficult. With many news websites now blocked, employees are struggling to access the information they need. This is causing delays in benefit processing. The inability to quickly verify deaths is causing anxiety and frustration for both employees and beneficiaries. Employees have voiced their concerns, arguing that these restrictions create unnecessary hurdles. They argue that access to online obituaries is essential for their work. The SSA has yet to provide a workaround for this issue, further exacerbating employee concerns. The situation highlights the unintended consequences of such broad restrictions. While the intention of protecting data is understandable, the execution has inadvertently hampered essential tasks. The SSA is facing pressure to address this issue and find a solution that balances security concerns with the needs of its employees and beneficiaries. The website restrictions come at a time of significant upheaval within the SSA. The agency is undergoing a major restructuring effort. Part of this involves substantial workforce reductions. 5 employees, speaking on the condition of anonymity, have revealed concerns about the impact of these cuts on service delivery. These employees fear the combined effect of website restrictions and staff shortages will severely impact the SSA's ability to serve the public. Longer wait times for phone calls, benefit applications, and appeals are anticipated. The employees are particularly concerned about the most vulnerable beneficiaries. Delays could have dire consequences for those who rely on Social Security as a lifeline. The restructuring is part of a government-wide push to reduce waste. This initiative is spearheaded by Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency. However, critics argue that these cuts are ill-advised. They contend that they will ultimately harm the very people the SSA is meant to serve. The situation at the SSA is a stark reminder of the challenges facing government agencies in the digital age. Balancing data security with employee needs and public service is a complex task. The long-term impact of the SSA's recent decisions remains to be seen. However, the current situation has raised alarm bells among employees and beneficiaries alike.